What's the vibes? What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this channel you watching right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on if you're watching on Twitter. Let me get a heart and a retweet. I would greatly appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube, you know the vibes. Like up, share up, comment. Turn your notification bells on. Sub to the channel, Blunt Money Bets. All that good stuff. And most importantly, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. 2 days of recap. So I told y'all 2 days ago I thought I won between 3 and 6 units. Cap. I won 0.75 units straight bets. It was terrible. 2 days ago. Yesterday went crazy. Won about 12.5 units. So yeah, good. That's why we got the rope today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, yesterday was really good. And honestly, I don't want to sound like it ain't I don't want to sound like, and let me put this in the quarter too. But honestly, y'all people who do this daily with me and follow me, y'all already know this shit was coming. Pause. Like this shit, like I don't even be stressing. I'll be upset, but I just be like, yo, trust the process. Sooner or later, niggas getting hooked out of all these fucking bets. Like this shit not gonna keep happening, bro. Like 2 days ago, the hooks was crazy. So today, when I'm winning all these bets, I'm like, yeah, what's supposed to happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, big vibes, man. So yeah, big day. And it's looking like we good for 1 or 2 of those a month, and that's a blessing, man. We looking like we good for 1 or 2 of these huge days a month, which really get us right. So, that's that, man. Excuse me. New day, new money. And let's get to it, man. Got a lot of straights. I did all my work last night. I have a little bit of work left to do today, maybe about an hour's worth. Just like putting in bets and deciding what I want to put with what. But like all my work was done last night. I was so excited about the card today. I didn't even recap till like 5 this morning. I was like, yeah, I'll recap later. I'm just putting these plays out. So let's get to it, man. Really like the card today. Some of these have moved. I know I gave out Quentin Grimes 10 points in the Knicks money line on the timeline for -133. That's moved to a -150. Just add OKC money line to it if you still want to take that play, or take Quentin Grimes over his 12.5 points. But Quentin Grimes in a revenge game going against New York, and it's not so much of like, oh, he's gonna be the star, he's gonna be featured or anything like that. It's just more of opportunity. No Embiid. That team is a shit show. Now maybe generally when you get too excited or you get too comfortable with an angle, that's when the NBA show you it's the NBA. So I do think the Knicks win today. I do think the Knicks blow them the hell out today, but it's nothing that I'm going to back heavily, because I can just see this being a game where the Sixers shock the world. But we know the Sixers are trash. They've given up on the season. And the Knicks coming off losing games, like they have a narrative that they can't beat any of the good teams. So this is a good get right spot for the Knicks. So with that being said, I can see them being down. I can see Philly being down 20 points in the third quarter once again. And it's the Quentin Grimes show. And honestly, it would have been the Quentin Grimes show last game, but he got hurt. So yeah, 10 for Quentin Grimes or even 13. Like it. I'll give you guys a couple blunt money bets already. I laddered his threes. We got the 3 threes. I think we got the 3 threes at +400. That's down to like a 350. Yeah, you won't bet that. You could bet that. After +400, I really don't like betting on blunt money bets. After a +400. But the 4 threes is like, I think +850. We got it at +1,000. I still like that. His 4 threes. Y'all know the Knicks give up threes, and Quentin Grimes probably gonna put them up. So there you go, man. Quentin Grimes 10 points. Plus the Knicks in OKC money line, 3/4 of a unit. Or you could just take his over points, all right? And then we laddered his threes as well. Got some other shit with Quentin Grimes coming up for blunt money bets too. Next, Deni Avdija, another revenge angle. 18 points. Minus, shop around. You can get the 19 at like -105. You can get the 18 at like -125, -130, somewhere around there. It's pretty simple, man. Deni Avdija, drafted by Washington, traded in the offseason. It's his first game back. Straight like that. And it's not like You know, this is a true revenge game, and it's not like a Luka revenge game, nothing like that. But it's a true revenge game where it's like this is his first time back against a team that traded him. It's not like, oh, this isn't even the team that drafted him type shit. Like, nah, he was there for his whole career, then he got traded. Deni Avdija has been balling 18, 15, 28, 14, and 16. But what's most important to me is the minutes, and I go through this often with you guys. So he's got 30 plus minutes in 3 of his last 5 and 28 in 4 of those 5 games. Okay. I told you guys, Deni Avdija reminds me of like a good Kyle Kuzma. And it's so funny that Kyle got traded from Washington. And then he got traded from Washington. Then he's coming back. But Deni Avdija is a guy who just like his stats to me. Except for the way he goes about it is more like aggressive. He don't come out like he's stat padding. He just comes out like aggressive. Like he really think he the best player on the floor. Like he'll get a rebound and won't look at nobody. He'll dribble that bitch all the way down the floor, you know, do a Euro step, bump somebody and get an M. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Simon sitting there like Jeremy Grant in the corner, like Deni like, nah, fuck that. It's the Deni show. So I expect a lot of that with Washington. Plus, you got Alex Sarr, rookie. That's the rim protection? Really? Oh, okay. Nah. Oh, and he might be out. So Rashard Holmes, that's the rim protection? Oh, hell nah. Deni Avdija bigger than both them niggas. Pause. Probably bigger than both of them. Especially thicker. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Deni gonna want to do, if he knocking down his threes, he getting 30 tonight. But if Deni want to, whatever he want to do, if he want to get a double-double, he'll do that. If he want to flirt with a triple-double, he'll do that against this awful Washington team. And if he wants to just get buckets because he knows the players, he knows the personnel, and he knows that he can basically get a layup anytime he wants, then that's what he's going to do. So I'll take Deni Avdija, 18 points, 3/4 of a unit, coming back to Washington. And again, I like this also because what you call it is ruled out. What's my son? Robert Williams is ruled out. Okay, so there is a universe where a scenario where we get a lot of small ball, and maybe Deni's playing the 5. Maybe Clingan is played off the floor. Now, I mean, it's a 6-point spread, so maybe it's gonna be closer than we think. But I think Portland handles business tonight. But there is a scenario in a universe where Donovan Clingan's played off the floor because of Sarr shooting threes. They're so different, and we've seen this before with Donovan Clingan getting played off the floor. No Robert Williams, Donovan Clingan played off the floor. That's even more Deni Avdija time. But even if it's just normal Deni Avdija, I think he's gonna have a big game. Couldn't talk you off his PRA, couldn't talk you off his PR. I just didn't want to keep it cute. Like I didn't want to get cute. I just wanted to play his points, and we got blood money bets coming with his other stuff. But yeah, Deni Avdija, 18 points, minus 125, minus 130. Played that for 3/4 of a unit. So Grimes, Deni Avdija, 2 revenge angles. Next, let me get into, I guess. Yeah, man. Let me get into my oh no, we do this. Sabonis double-double, and this is a player performance double. So Sabonis double-double and the Kings win, plus Houston to win. I can't believe this line. This shit stinks so bad. I only put a half unit on it. Like, so Utah's probably gonna win tonight. I'm just telling you that now. You know, we lose this half unit bet, we lose this half unit bet. But ain't no way in hell you giving me Sabonis to get a double-double, which at this point should be a plus 2,000. And the Kings as a 9-point favorite that's trying to make the playoffs. Money line, and that's a minus 186. That should be like a minus 350. The fuck? So yeah, we're gonna find a way to play that. And the way we play that is we put those two together. First of all, we put that on the blunt money bet that's on the timeline. That's coming a little later. But yeah, played that Sabonis double-double plus Sacramento to win, and we put that with the Houston money line. So I DM my boy Crispy Cappin. Shout out to the GOAT Crispy Cappin. Because like when I saw this, I immediately thought of him. Like, yo, Houston is on a back-to-back, right? So Houston came out the break. They played 2 back-to-back straight out the break. You're like, oh, that's nasty. But they also got 2 days off. So they played a back-to-back. They got 2 days off. Now they on another back-to-back. That's cool. That's cool because you had the All-Star break. You know, coming out the All-Star break, all right, y'all, we got to lock in for these 2 games. But then we got 2 days off. Then we got to lock in for these 2 games. That's the complete opposite of the Spurs. The Spurs are playing, and I had to like triple check this shit, but I'm pretty sure the Spurs are playing their 5th game in 7 nights. Now, for people that don't really like follow stuff like that, because I remember when I used to be watching my boy Crispy Cap'n show, make sure y'all sub to him, follow him on Twitter. I'm sure y'all know who he is, but Crispy Cap'n 2 P's 2 N's, and sub to his YouTube and all that shit, man. But yeah, like I remember listening to him, and I'm like, okay, these is pros, bro. Like 3 games in 4 nights, yeah, whatever, man. Like, okay, back to back, bro. These is NBA players, bro. That shit don't matter. But the more I start looking at it, it does matter. And I actually watched, I forgot what it was. First of all, the Clippers, I think, had a similar scenario earlier this season. It was a scheduled loss, and they lost by 30 to a team that they should have won by 20. And they just basically gave up. They sat a lot of their starters and they ended up losing the game. But yeah, I was watching another game in this scenario, and the guy was saying, like, yeah, this is pretty much a scheduled loss. Now, he was the team that was supposed to lose was at home. I forget who it was. And he was just saying how, you know, it was the 3rd quarter. They was out like 15, 17 points. He was like, you know, we fought really hard, but, you know, all these games, a lot of people will call this a scheduled loss because such and such games and such travel in such and such short amount of time. I'm not just yapping on this shit to tell y'all about Houston money line. There's a play coming after this, by the way. So that just made me like, obviously, besides my homie saying it and seeing it other places, that made me take it a little more serious. So I started looking. I'm like, wait a minute. If you look at the Spurs, bro, this is unreal. I don't think I've ever seen this, and I'm sure it's happened before this season. And if it's happened, I'm pretty sure these teams got their ass blown out. And I think that this line hasn't moved. First of all, I'll be shocked if people aren't ruled out. But yeah, All-Star game. People came back from the All-Star break on February 20th. So right now it's February 26th. So that's 7 days. 20th, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's 7 days. Okay. Phoenix. So that's 7 days. Phoenix played on the 20th, the 21st. They had off the 22nd. They played on the 23rd. They had off the 24th. They played on the 25th. And then they played today on the 26th. You can't ask for a worse schedule. You cannot ask for a worse schedule. That's 5 games in a week, my nigga. That's like against high school laws. Like you can't even do that in high school or college. In the pros, I just don't see a scenario where Houston loses this game. It could happen. Ain't nobody putting 2-3 units on none of these motherfucking players because niggas do what they do. But I'm just telling y'all my mind state with this shit. San Antonio should get the shit beat out of them tonight. They should lose by 30, 40 points. 5 games in 7 nights. And they already losing their best player. And they already got 2 old niggas who need to be sitting down. Harrison Barnes and Chris Paul. Why would they be playing? Even though I'm pretty sure they sat out a couple games in the stretch still. So, also, I think I'm going to be on Stephen Castle somehow, some way today. He smoked Blood Money Bet by only getting like 5 minutes in the second half. I think that was a reason. Now that I see this, I think there was a reason behind that. Stephen Castle's probably going to get a bunch of minutes tonight. Keldon Johnson probably get a bunch of minutes tonight. All right. So yeah, man, I think Houston, obviously, they're already better than the Spurs. But you add in the fact that this Spurs team is on a 5th game in 7 nights. I think Houston wins. I think that's a great parlay piece to put with a bonus double-double and Sacramento's money line. So that's a half unit. That's just like a minus 110 right now. We got it at a minus 104. It's like a minus 110 right now. You know, part of me want to put a unit and a half on that shit, but I'm cool with a half unit, man. I'm cool. And with that being said, next, Sacramento. Spurs team total under 109.5, minus 124 for a half unit. It's moved away from me basically a little bit because for that minus 124, you can get under 110.5. But I'll take the under 109.5 for all the reasons I'm saying. First of all, you're going against the best top 5 defensive team in the league. They're not trying to push pace. So that's already off top. Secondly, 5 games in 7 nights. De'Aaron Fox may sit, Devin Vassell may sit, and you would think they're going to run out of gas. These niggas against New Orleans, who can't even fucking score and or defend, they done scored 96 and 103 in back-to-back games versus fucking New Orleans. New Orleans is awful on defense. Fuck analytics. They're just bad. I just look at them and tell they're terrible. So you niggas can't even get to 100? Y'all barely getting 100 versus the Pelicans? Y'all didn't even get to 90 versus Houston team. Niggas scored 110 versus Detroit. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. So, yeah, half unit on that thing, okay? Spurs team total on the 109.5. You can get the 110.5 minus 124. Also, for some blunt money bets, I did play Houston to win by 31 plus at plus 870, something like that. And Houston to win by between 21 and 30 for plus 500. Because I think they're going to get blown out. I think Spurs going to get blown out. All right. Do I want to give y'all one more bet? I mean, shit, that's four. That's four. Four is good. I got anything else I want to style? Oh, I guess I'll stop because I was asked yesterday on the show with the straights yesterday. Did give out a couple blunt money bets, but as far as the straights, they didn't do well. And it's so crazy because every bet I didn't give out on the show hit yesterday. That's what's crazy about it. I'm sorry, y'all. Harrison Barnes, 2 threes, 3/4 of a unit, 0.75 units. That hit. Luka leading scorer. I gave that to y'all. That didn't hit. Cavs, Memphis, money line parlay, 3/4 of a unit. That hit. Zach Edey, 8 rebounds, 3/4 of a unit. That hit. Cavs under 224.5, half unit. That hit. Sengun to score 20 points, half unit. That hit. Dame and Book, 6 assists. That play didn't hit. Gave it to y'all for a half unit. Keldon Johnson, 12.5 points, 3/4 of a unit. Gave it to y'all. That didn't hit. Dre and Jimmy, the quarter unit for the threes, they split like I figured they would, worst case scenario. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be giving y'all like my favorite bets, type of shit. Literally every bet I didn't give y'all hit. And it was like 0.75 unit bets. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? So I give y'all one more bet today. My fault on that, man. Your boy do what he can. Do what he can. So yeah, let me make sure because I was up last night till 5 a.m. capping, and I ain't wake back up till noon. So I haven't really looked at a lot of this shit to see if it moved or whatnot, all that. Be honest with y'all. I know that Josh Hart triple-double, it can't be at 800 no more. That shit was stealing. Josh Hart, triple-double. I play it to a plus 550. He's got a triple-double both times he's played this team this year. And I don't think Big Purr's going to play. All right, so this is what we do. Yeah, Clippers. I like this too. We want to see what happens today. Y'all know me. I'm a prop guy. I got totals today. I'm not going to give you all this total. I'm very proud of myself with this total too because it's already moved. Let me find out I'm getting sharper sides and totals. Watch out now. Watch out now. But I gave away this over basically because I was looking at the analytics and shit, and we'll get to that as the show ends. How about that? How I ended the show yesterday with them analytics. Told y'all, Jaren Jackson Jr., Harrison Barnes, Jalen Green. Told y'all I hadn't whipped up the shit. Y'all. I didn't the quarter tell you. I didn't even put that into the Discord till like 6:58. So like I just told y'all I was gonna leave y'all with that at like 1 when we got off stream or whatever. But yeah, it's a total that's kind of moving away, so I don't want to give that. And it's not like I'm not good enough with totals yet to be like, well, it's only 2 points. Take that shit anyway. So I'm not gonna give y'all that, but I will give y'all Clippers first half full game money line and the OKC money line 3/4 of a unit, 0.75 units. This shit is pretty simple. I thought the Clippers was gonna be Detroit. I did take the Clippers +1 versus Detroit. That line got all the way to -3 LA. We was getting good CLV. Then those guys got ruled out, Norm Powell and Harden. Norm Powell and Kawhi. Kawhi's ruled in, Norm Powell's ruled out. Good enough for me. The Bulls are not a serious team. They're not a good team. They look good because they just beat the hell out of Philly, which is the least serious team in the league right now, but they're not a good team. Vucevic is probably not going to play. It's just nah. And the Clippers have lost 3 straight. This is a get right spot for the Clippers. I see the Clippers winning this game easily. So I'll take them to win the first half full game. And I will take OKC money line just to bring that down. Probably like a minus 120. Let me see what that should have. Oh, nah, hold on. Hopefully I can get this to y'all still. Ooh. It's a minus 150 right now. Plus a bonus 10 rebounds with it. There you go. So that's that, man. Them the 5 plays. Denny, 18 points, 0.75 units. Quentin Grimes, 10 points. Knicks money line, but y'all got to add the OKC money line to that. 0.75 units, 3/4 of a unit. LA, first half full game money line, plus the OKC money line, and puts a bonus 10 rebounds with that shit. 0.75 units, 3/4 of a unit. All right. Spurs, team total under 109.5, half unit. Sabonis, double, and Sacramento to win, plus the Houston money line, half unit. This is a day. Now, what could go wrong? But this is the day where I can truly see every favorite winning. Now, this is the NBA, so that never happens. But now I don't like Indiana, so they'll probably win by 30. But I don't like Indiana today. But I think Portland wins. I like Boston to win, even though Detroit don't won 5 straight. Or 7 straight. That's cute. Boston's also won 5 straight. Y'all know I love my Pistons, but nah. Think the Knicks gonna kill Philly. I can see Miami beating Atlanta, but we'll see about that game. That is a back-to-back game. They just played each other, so it's tough to beat a team back-to-back like that. OKC obviously should beat Brooklyn. We'll see. I told y'all I think the Clippers smashed the Bulls. Sacramento should beat Utah. We'll see how that happens. Utah is obviously a tough place to play. And I told y'all why I think Houston should beat the shit out of the Spurs. So yeah, that's that. All right, man. Them the straights, man. Do me a favor, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, let me know what you want. Don't make me get on y'all last pause about not liking my shit. Y'all been doing a good job, so keep up the good work. Heart and retweet, man. Y'all know the vibes. Appreciate that. Like I said, man, follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number 1. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. Greatly appreciate that. And most importantly, man, if you want all the plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. Let's get to some Blunt Money Bets, man. There's also a bet that I haven't placed yet that I know I'm going to play. Let me see if it's moved away from me. Or did it move toward me because I ain't play it yet? Still about the same. Okay, ain't no rush. All right. Threes. Keontae George and Zach LaVine, each to have 4 threes and each to have 5 threes. All right, so Keontae and Zach LaVine, 4 threes, 4 and 4. Keontae and Zach LaVine, 5 and 5. Plus 568 plus 2151. I think the odds have gotten better for you guys. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Above the break threes, Utah is the worst, if not one of the worst. Above the break threes, shit, I might have it right here. Pulled up from last night. Yeah, Utah give up the most above the break threes made per game at 10.8. Zach LaVine is one of the best above the break threes shooters in the league. He's also coming off one of his best games of the season with a beautifully efficient 40-point game. I think he shot like 15 to 19 or some shit. So there's that. And the same exact thing with Sacramento. All right. Sacramento is third, giving up basically second, giving up 10.5 above the break threes per game. That can only mean one thing: Keontae Swain going against this team. So shout out to young Keontae Swain, Keontae George. He's the above the break 3 guy. He's only on the season, he's only behind LaVine in like 20 total above the break threes made, which kind of, they both have missed games. And obviously LaVine is like a number 1 option, or was a number 1 option. So the fact that Keontae also is up there with total above the break threes made makes me like Keontae. Also, these teams have played 3 times this year. Keontae George, 3 threes in the last game. Game before that, 2 threes. I think he shot bad this game. Yeah, in 2 threes, 2 of 10. So he hasn't done this yet. I just think it's a really good opportunity for him to do it. And Keontae has been shooting the leather off the ball lately as well. Hold on. Now, for what it's worth, I couldn't just talk. If you want to take like a straight bet with him, I would take his points. I'm not sure what they are right now, but he does have 19 plus, I believe, all three of these games versus his team this year. He's also got 20 plus in 3 straight games. But as far as his threes, man, 4-14 last game. I think he's going to get a similar volume tonight with no Colin Sexton. I don't think Lauri Markkanen is playing either. We'll see. Who knows with the Jazz and shit. But yeah, 4-14 last game, but the 2 games before that against really good defensive teams, Houston and OKC, 5 of 8 from 3. All right, so his last 3 games, 5 of 8 versus OKC, 5 of 8 versus Houston, 4-14 versus Portland. I think Keontae Swing keep popping that bottle tonight, and Zach LaVine is Zach LaVine. All right. That's 2 for y'all. I already gave y'all what you call it, triple double. I gave y'all Quentin Grimes threes. 4 threes. You can play the 3 if you really want. I gave y'all the Rockets 21-30 and 31 plus. Let's see what else I got for y'all. All right, let's do a 3-leg everybody to win by 11 plus points. This is on FanDuel. Win margin 11 plus points. Rockets, Clippers, Knicks, all to win by 11 plus points. It was a 779. It is now a 748. Obviously still playable. But yeah, I think all those teams cover the spread tonight, and I think all these teams win easily. Philly's a shit show. Bulls not really that good. They've been playing hard, but they're not that good. Clippers get right spot, and I've already talked about why I think the Spurs are going to get blown out tonight. What else I want to do here? We sniped that fucking double for Uber. Sheesh. All right, put this on the timeline. Quentin Grimes, 3 threes. Quentin Grimes, 6 rebounds. Josh Hart, 12 rebounds. 12 a plus 1219 right now. I think I gave it out at a plus 1500. Obviously still playable. But Quentin Grimes, 3 threes. I told you guys I like his 3 and his 4 threes. His 6 rebounds. Y'all know the vibes. He would have had another game with 7 rebounds if he didn't get hurt, in my opinion. So Quentin Grimes with 6 rebounds, and then Josh Hart with 12 rebounds, because I don't think Big Purr is playing. And even if Big Purr doesn't play, or even if he does play, I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up real quick. Pretty sure Josh Hart has like monster rebound games against this team this year already. Yeah, 17 and 12. Big Purr played in one of those games. Now, one of those games was an overtime game as well, but I think Big Purr played in at least one of those games, if not both. But yeah, he's got 17, 12, 14, 9, and 17 rebounds. I mean, geez, Josh Hart, if you just look at his last 10 games versus this Philly team, and some of these are including the playoffs and shit, so I'll take that with a grain of salt. But if you just look at this year, like I said, 10, 17, and 12, 14, 12, and 10 versus this team. But yeah, 17, 12, 14 rebounds his last 3. Then he had a game with 9 rebounds, but before that, 17. Then he had a game with 6. Then 15, 13, 19, and 11. So couldn't talk anybody off of Josh Hart rebounds to the moon. We also played his 14 rebounds at plus 400. All right. So Quentin Grimes 3 threes, Josh Hart 12 rebounds, Quentin Grimes 6 rebounds. That's a plus 1,200 for y'all right now. And we played his 14 rebounds at plus 400. It's a lot, y'all. Give y'all a couple more, last but not least. Get in my Denny bag real quick. Yeah, I played Josh Giddey and James Harden each to get a triple double. Giddey was plus 1,200. Josh Harden was a plus 1,500 on DraftKings. Then I played them both together, 10th of a unit on each. If they both hit, it's a plus 18,000. Josh Giddey 12,000. James Harden 1,500. Plus 1,500 plus 1,000. I played Giddey to a plus 800, and I played James Harden to a plus 1,000. And last but not least, get into a little bit of our Denny bag. Denny Avdia, 12 rebounds. Let me see if this is still a plus 900. I'd play it to like 600. But I think this is, considering he just had 14 rebounds last game. Yep, still there. Beautiful. So Denny Avdia, 12 rebounds plus 900. And last but not least, Denny Avdia, 30 points plus rebounds. Quentin Grimes, 20 points plus rebounds, plus 598. Ladies and gentlemen, them is the blunt money bets. Quick recap of the straights. Like that look. Woj, how you feel about 5 games and 7 nights for the Spurs? 5 games and 7 nights. That got to be like something, man. That got to be something. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, man, quick recap. Denny, 18 points. Quentin Grimes, 10 points in the Knicks money line. You guys can throw OKC money line with that as well. Each of those for 0.75 units. Also play Clippers first half full game money line with the OKC money line for 3/4 of a unit. I took the Spurs team total under 109.5. You can get a 110.5 for the same price, minus 124. And last but not least, I took Sabonis double with the Kings to win and Houston to win. 0.5 units, half a unit on that. All right, demonstrates. Give them the blunt money bets. Get through the comments, and that'd be that, man. That'd be that. John C said this man dream like got money from last night. Last night was a vibe. Short and feisty in the building. Like, share, and sub. Appreciate you pulling up. DJ Dixon in the building. Appreciate you, my boy. Don Play. What up, man? Long time no see. Appreciate you pulling up. Fahrenheit 451. What's the vibes? Like, share, comment. You know that. Fahrenheit 451, my boy. Appreciate you pulling up, showing love. Mom who bets in the building. Good vibes always. Lee Johnson say, yo, what up, man? Scotty Too Hottie. Sup, Dream? Killing it. Keep killing it, bro. Appreciate you. Doug in the building. Don't forget to like that video. Yeah, man. Yo, what up, man? J Main in the building. Phoenix. That might have been that Phoenix game I was watching, if that's what you're talking about. Or maybe they played 5 out of the last. Maybe they had a 5 games and 7 night span. They may have had that. But I know that wasn't the only. I know Spurs aren't the only team. FanDuel not slick, not having props on 10 rebound assist line for certain players. No 10 rebound. Yeah, of course. I noticed that last night, and they do that a lot. They make it so, and I don't know, maybe they can't fix their technology not to be weird like that, but I do find it interesting that for some reason they make it so you can't do the 10 and 10 yourself. Like, you can't build out the 10 and 10. You have to take the triple double on that app. Myron in the building said he sniped Julian Champagne 15 points when it comes up, fam. It's going to be around 12-1. Okay. I can see that. I don't know why. Is he from Houston or some shit? He is a shooter. Or maybe that goes with people making people. Maybe that, can I talk? Maybe that goes with thinking that people are going to sit. Maybe. Tavarian. Got Josh Hart triple at 950 on MGM and 100 on 365 if you build it out. Beautiful. Yeah, that was the problem. Now, is BetMGM, what is it? Is that now? Because that was the problem. Like, because the way this stuff works, you generally want to wait till all the books drop because certain books are sweeter than others with the props and stuff like that. Let me see what Josh is. Yeah, see, he down to 500 now. And that's why I didn't wait. because like you do this long enough, you know what good value is. Like, you know. So I seen Josh Hart triple double at 700. I was gonna take it, but I said, let me start capping. Then I went back and seen it at 800, took that shit immediately. Like, hold on, that's the price is right. And I could have waited to see if I was going to be able to get an 850, a 900, or plus 1,000, if I would be able to build it out on these apps. But by the you just have to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? I figured that the value will be lost like it is now. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, if you can get it, always shop around, man. Amin Thompson tripped up at plus 1,600. That boy been chasing that shit. I'm gonna have to look into it. Amin been pissing me off. What up, though? CW in the building, same shit. Matt Winless, you peep Celtics game or not? Yeah, I didn't talk about that game. My looks for that game are Cade, PRA, Cage, rebounds, assists. During double-double, obviously Tatum rebounds and assists. He's been triple-double chasing every game, or at least assists, getting his assists up. He ain't no real chaser. Peyton Pritchard and Malik Beasley. Absolutely love those. Matter of fact, 100% chance that I ladder those 2 threes together. There's another play for you. Wait, did they shit even drop yet? Like I said, I haven't seen all these lines. But yeah, hopefully it's not nerfed by the time I do it. But yeah, give me Peyton Pritchard threes today, and give me Malik Beasley threes today. Big vibes. I want both of their threes, my niggas. I'm talking about 4-4, 5-5, 6-6 type shit. Even though 6 Malik Beasley threes is only a plus 420. So that's what I got for that game, man. And I did say I think the Celtics win. Am I going to bet it? Probably not, but I do think the Celtics win. Woj in the building, like and sub. Appreciate you. He is on Brooklyn, team total under. I can definitely see that. Damon in the building. What's the vibes? Hit that like button. I do like RJ Barrett 20 points. Put it with something, maybe OKC money line, but don't just play it at minus 168 unless it's going to be a parlay piece. Absolutely do love RJ Barrett points plus rebounds today as well, especially with Scotty Tuhati being questionable. Love it. Woj said he was eyeing Spurs team total under 2, bro. Rest has been such a huge factor lately. Hit a Hornets under last night because it was a 5. See? So Hornets was 5-7 last night as well. And you see, they done got blown out by 40 their last 2 nights. Now, this is a bad team. Spurs not that bad of a team, but still. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for putting that out there, Woj, for sure. Donnie Mack said it feels like a rebounds assist night. It was last night, too. I gave y'all some rebounds and assists. I gave y'all rebounds and assists late. It was. Maybe it is again. He like Cade, Harden, Kamara, DeRozan, Donnie. Okay, Donnie, I see you out here sneaky with the last 2. I might play Hart triple-double in 3 diff. Don't do that. 1 with Giddey, 1 with Harden, 1 with Amin. Don't do that. Just round robin them. Put them all together and do a round robin 2s, 3s, and 4s. That way, if any 2 hit, then you make the money. So you put them all 4 in a parlay. You go to round robins, and it's going to tell you buy 2s, buy 3s, buy 4s. Put in $1 and see how much you willing to spend. But don't split them up like that. Put them all together. Amin Thompson really choking. That's my son. Yeah, that's my son. But he also got to chill because he should be a king of the channel. He's not a king of the channel. Shout out to Jalen Wells, man. Shout out to Jalen Wells, king of the channel. It's hard to be a king of the channel. It's hard to be a king of the channel. Jalen Wells ain't fucking around, man. When I put him on something, Jalen gonna go through for me, man. Shout out to Jalen Wells, one of my favorite young rookies. Might still have rookie of the year from Castle. Niggas is getting 12 minutes. Jalen Wells is guarding the opposing team best defender, best offensive player all season long, picking niggas up full court. That's who the rookie of the year is. I wonder what that odds be like. If we could bet on that in New York, I would bet it. But yeah, Jalen Wells, man. Also, he was catching us out in Summer League too. Big vibes. Damn, we got 700 people in here, which means somebody really important shared my shit. Hard retweeted my shit because we jumped from like 200 to 700. Appreciate it. I'm not running back on my blunt money bets, so this is a pretty short show. Y'all can just run it back. I'm not doing timestamps. I don't do timestamps. I'm sorry, guys. I just be so busy. Now, maybe I'll start doing timestamps on these earlier shows. Maybe I will, but like as soon as I get off here, I'm about to go to the gym. And then when I get back from the gym, probably, eat, take a nap, do the rest of my capping. And before you know it, games are coming on. All right. So that's that, man. Hopefully you found the stream entertaining and informative. Do me a big favor, hit that like button on your way out, heart, retweet, comment, share. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. And for those who don't know, why am I in a robe? My baby got this for me for Valentine's Day. Very comfortable. But yeah, when we win 10 plus units, we pop up with the robe the next day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like the video, comment on the video, heart and retweet. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's the channel you watching right here. I would love all you niggas to pop off of Twitter and just open the app on your phone that say YouTube and just find my channel, Blunt Money Bets, and sub. You niggas can definitely do that. That shit only take 30 seconds. Like, you could have did it in the time I was just talking right now. But yeah, man, heart and retweet. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. Turn your notification bells on. And most importantly, if you want all my plays as soon as they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video and the bio of my Twitter page. Feels like it's going to be another good day. We shall see. I guess I'll leave you guys with some analytical shit. I forgot to tell y'all, Bubs Carrington has a great matchup today for the mid-range. Cade does too. Dennis Schroeder, who's questionable, also does. I told y'all about Keontae and Levine for threes. Jalen Brunson and Tyler Hero also have really good matchups above the break for threes. As far as corner threes, Jeremy Grant, that's who I'm going to end up playing. Y'all don't nerf him too much, but his 3 threes are sitting out there at plus 140. I'll probably play that for a half a unit. Isaiah Joe, Bryce Sensabaugh for corner threes as well. I might do something with them just to hit 3 threes apiece and see if we can get some beautiful odds since they're in the same game. But those are your corner 3 looks right there. Bryce Sensabaugh, Isaiah Joe, and Jeremy Grant. Your above the break looks, Keontae, Zach LaVine, Jalen Brunson, Tyler Hero. It's a few. All right. And your middies, Bubs and Cade. Sub to the Cap Collective Discord. You want all the plays as soon as they drop. Yo, greatly appreciate y'all rocking with me. Hopefully you found the stream entertaining and informative, man. You know the vibes. Get this cash. We got to have it.